We could have won a 1v1 with any of them except fucking.
Yeah, the Sakon and Yukon's the weird one. I don't know if Neji would have been able to beat him just because he can fuse. Like the moment he makes contact with him, he fuses into his body, and now Neji's like might just die.
Yeah, Neji was willing to die in the fight, though. You know, he almost did die in the fight, so it's like maybe he would have like I really believe any of them. Maybe not. I don't know. Choji
that
tried
one's
to
hard.
Sacrifice himself.
Yeah, the Sakon one, because it's kind of a hard counter. If you're a physical fighter, he just fuses into your body, and becomes one with you. So it's kind of like, now granted, you can fuck him up, I suppose. Like Kiba did do the fucking Fang over Fang, but it's like there's two of them, and he's not like particularly weak in the sense, so he can like. That's just the issue. It's like if he literally gets the moment he starts absorbing into your skin, you're fucked. And Taiyuya's Genjutsu is one of those things where it's like, Genjutsu is always hard to scale, right? Like you never know. It's like, well, if it works, they win, right? You know, if they don't, they lose.
No, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, she'd probably be the hardest one, I think, for Neji to fight. Realistically, like Yukon, I guess Sakon and Yukon is hard for anyone to fight if they fuse with you. You know.
Yeah. Kiba had to stab out his own, like he had to stab his own body to like get him out. But then Kiba's now crippled after he stabbed his body.
Yeah, at least Neji, like he got shot through on purpose to like fucking beat the shit out of him, right? So like that's why I was like, he might be willing to. He probably would be willing to take some damage for it.
It would probably be the similar. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it ended very similarly. Neji would probably like. He'd probably have to actually like gentle fist himself, like because that's what he probably would do. He probably would look at himself and do like a palm thrust, and then the guy would probably die, right? Like he'd like get out of Neji's body, like die, right? And then like Neji would be so fucked up by his own like damage, right? But then again, Neji would probably have to do that twice because there's two of them, so that's another challenge of it all too. It'd be interesting, but yeah, Taiyuya is kind of the because she might be
the strongest one. Yeah,
because she has that chakra stealing one. It's an intangible ghost that you can't interact with.
Yeah, because like even though Shikamaru wasn't as strong maybe as Neji, right? He was still way more intelligent. And by that point, he it seemed like he had control over Shadow Possession way better, you know? Like, he always had a decent groove over it. I mean, he trapped, like, 12 fucking
he learned
Jonin.
They all had a secret art at this point. They're all different from the tuning exams. Because Shikamaru, he had learned the Shadow Strangle Jutsu.
Yep.
So his Shadow Possession was evolved to a different level.
Yeah. Like, all of them really got, like, high-tier fucking, like, they got, like the Zenkai low-key, you know?
Yeah, because Kiba had to use military ration pellets to get stronger. Choji also did military ration pellets, too. So they both... So those two used drugs to basically upgrade themselves, right? Neji just got better, right? He's training all the time. The only one that's really inconsistent is kind of like Rock Lee is supposed to be weaker, but he's fighting a stronger person that outscales his like tuning feats. Like, because even the Sound 4 already portrayed that they were better than Sasuke, right? Like in base, like they were fucking him up, and then Sasuke went curse mark, and then Sakon beat him down, and it's like these guys already portray like better than like weightless Lee. So then it's like
for sure.
The concept that like a slower Lee ends up like, I understand it's alcohol. The alcohol made him stronger, but it's like the fact that he actually pushed Kimimaro into like curse mark 1.
It's crazy.
It's like is the alcohol really better?
Especially like the Naruto clones. Yeah, like the Naruto clones too. Like you got to remember that Naruto, when he like powered up and kind of used a little bit of Nine Tails chakra on Neji, right? He completely overcomes the barrier problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like Kimamoru is throwing hands with like a way stronger fucking Naruto after Naruto learns like Rasengan and all this other fucking crazy shit, right? And he like fights Sasuke and he's now like basically superior to Sasuke. And then like Rock Lee comes back in base, not in the gates, in base, and somehow throws hands with him. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Well,
unless you're trying to tell me that like somehow the alcohol is more than a 5-time gates boost for Lee, that is insane.
Yeah, now it's crazy enough. There actually is a weird credence to the alcohol. Like, it is strong. It does make him stronger because, crazy enough, it actually was portrayed as a superior increase over First Gate.
Yeah,
because
it'd have to be
was
like
able to beat First Gate. But I know, it'd have to be better than all of them, right? But it's just crazy that like the alcohol was actually a better increase than at least Gate 1, which is like, okay. Lee should just always
like Ultra Instinct. I didn't think it like made him stronger.
Oh no, they state his movements are faster and the impact is a lot
heavier.
More. Yeah, heavier.
Yeah.
So they flat out say that it's an upgrade. Because they're saying that what they're saying is that Lee, it's not just comedy. They're actually saying that Lee is adopting a new fighting style. He's basically gaining like I'm trying to think of like what's like a martial art in Naruto, like a character. Like it's basically what I would compare it to is when they said the 7 swordsmen, when they don't have their swords, they're at half power, right? You could basically say that like when Lee gets drunk, he's actually it's kind of similar to when like a 7 swordsman gets their sword, right? Like Zabuza with a sword versus Zabuza without a sword.
Like it would almost have to be like that too, because even all the damage Rock Lee had like done in the 5th, like in the 4th gate, the last punch was in the 5th gate, right? But all of that damage actually didn't make Gaara bleed one time, right? But Sasuke, when he copies only the weightless Lee speed, not the gates, nothing else, right? Just the weightless Lee speed, and he gets the lightning blade or the Chidori, right? He can then do more damage to Gaara than anyone else has ever done to him, including Jonin, who were trying to like jump him as a kid, right?
To be fair, we can't scale Chidori linearly like that because
no, I'm saying like it. No, I know it's how it works. It's just like
I was gonna say
cuttable, like it just cuts everything, right?
I was just gonna make the comparison of Naruto because then we would have to start scaling Naruto to Kabuto, you know, because he was able to fuck him up with the damage. Like he was actually able to damage Kabuto. Like if we did that same logic, like we would really overscale Naruto.
The bad thing is like Kabuto, Kakashi, and Tsunade are all like, at least in terms of the manga, are all stated to be like equals to. It's crazy. Like like there is like so like I have so much irrefutable evidence for that.
Yeah, I'm so like it's just like that's what I'm saying. Like with like Sasuke being able to damage Gaara doesn't necessarily like.
No, I know, but I'm just saying
than like 4th gate because like it's just like a different nature of things where like. The 4th gate's so fucking weird because it probably is honestly more powerful than a lot of like stronger characters, but it lost. It did like Gaara was able to walk it off, but like
I mean, here's the thing. He was, but they had to like he kind of loses the original encounter though, right? Because like they have to like flee the area, Temari and Kankuro, and then they have to like continue to like bide time. And the reason they're doing this is like it's like okay, so they leave, right? And then I believe the first one to stay behind is Temari, if I'm correct, right? And
that's
it's Kankuro. No, it's Kankuro.
Yeah, Kankuro stays back, but the Temari one is anime only. Gaara literally just throws her away.
Yeah. Kankuro, well, he still left. He had to like take it for the battlefield, but still. Regardless, right? But it's
I just thought you were going to bring up the Sasuke versus Temari fight because that never happens actually.
Oh yeah, I mean, it does in the anime. That's fair. I know it does it in the manga, but
Yeah.
He fights Kankuro for like an extended period of time.
I just want to get the continuity correct.
He's noting that it's taking like an insanely long amount of time, and if he were to take too much longer, he would probably lose them, right? And then what's his name? Shino shows up to fight Kankuro in his place, right? Which is like perfect timing. And then he goes and like finally eventually catches up to them and then fights, and then obviously he's losing at that point because like Gaara's like healed up enough to be transforming and doing all that crazy shit. But yeah. And then but it's just crazy to think that like how strong all these characters got afterwards. Like Naruto goes on to like learn Rasengan and even more jutsu than he already knows, and like gets a little more skilled in terms of fighting. You know what I mean? And
but we're. The thing is,
hold on, and then you got Lee, over here, who's like never beat Neji in a fight. Who that Naruto who was like kind of dog shit during the Chunin exams. Still beat him with a little bit of Nine-Tails chakra, and then Lee comes out of the gate in base, still like even in base before he got drunk, he was still able to fight Kimimaro, which is like unbelievable. You know what I mean?
He was actually he was actually portrayed faster than fucking K0 Naruto, which is like that has to be, if that's true. That is the most ass K0 I have ever seen. If Lee is actually faster than fuck, like that doesn't make any sense. Naruto was. This is the crazy part. If there is anything that Naruto's Nine-Tails chakra is for, like everybody has a thing, right? Gaara has defense, right? Like whether like some of the other guys had like maybe jutsu, acid, or hapses or things. Naruto's thing in Nine-Tails, more than power, it's a speed thing. Like that's why KCM is like so fucking fast. Naruto's Nine-Tails chakra is almost like optimized for speed first, right? So the idea that base Lee is faster than Naruto in his like K0 is like
the same one that like one shot Haku out of the ice mirrors, like that same guy, the same guy who stopped Orochimaru summoning Snake, that guy, the same guy who beat Neji, a guy that Rock Lee's never beaten his entire life, that guy, like, what are we talking about now?
He's weaker. And the worst part is, Gaara states, Rock Lee, your movements are less precise and you're slower. And it's like, and I'm like, okay. Now, maybe he's talking about gears. Maybe he's just talking about gates, right? Fine. Maybe he's talking about gates, right? But, like, still, the implication is that Rock Lee overall is just worse, yet he's portraying higher power levels, like a power level that's comparable to all the other people.
Yeah, it's so insane to think about, dude. It's like
it doesn't make sense.
And he's injured still. Like he's still like on medicine. He's like not even training as much as he used to be able to.
Oh, dude, and you know what's worse? You know what's the worst part about this? There's actually another plot hole in the Kimimaro fight that's really strange to think about with the K0 one, because if you go back to the Gaara fight, keep in mind, not just Gaara, Shukaku is already out and he's sand coffining Naruto, right?
Yeah.
And Naruto's chakra, he breaks out of Shukaku's sand coffin. Right? With not even in K0. He's literally just his chakra. He breaks out of Shukaku's sand coffin. And then it happens again when he's on top of Gaara's body. And like he's getting sand coffin. And he's able to break apart Shukaku's sand. Right?
Yeah.
And then, this Naruto gets fucked up. So later on, Naruto, who's in K0, who should have more Nine-Tails chakra, is getting fucked up by Kimimaro. Yet Kimimaro gets defeated by like base Gaara's sand coffin.
Yeah, like no, he doesn't. So that he does try to.
Wait. I'm talking about yes, he does. We're talking about the base Kimimaro, right? I'm talking. He had to go curse mark 1. Yeah, so I'm saying what I'm saying.
You're right.
But base Kimimaro is supposed to be stronger than a Naruto that broke out of Shukaku's sand coffin. So it's like.
Yeah, it's like, oh, Gaara really like that.
So I don't.
No, you're right.
It's like either that Gaara is stronger than Shukaku, right? Which
I thought you meant like he lost in general. I was like, wait, no.
No.
I'm making this.
I'm making how like I'm talking about just Kishimoto's like there's just some weird ass shit with Kishimoto here where it's like Kishi, do you not realize how strong you wrote K0 Naruto?
Yeah. Like the guy who beat Haku, the same Haku who later fought like fucking Shippuden, Rock Lee, and Guy. Like in supposedly a weaker state because he's an Edo. Like there's just many things that are not adding up here.
Yeah,
You
like
know?
and obviously by lore, Kimimaro is supposed to be strong. So it's like,
And
you're
you know what's
inclined.
crazy?
Yeah.
You want to hear the even crazier thing about that? So Edos are considered weaker, right? So
Yeah.
why is Chio? I believe it's Chio and Kimamaru standing across from KCM1 Naruto with a Rasen Shuriken in his hand in the war arc. And somehow there's a scene at the end of, I don't know if this is in the manga or if it's only in the anime. It might be in the manga. But at the end, there is no KCM1 Naruto clone anymore. Chio's gone. Like she had already lost, right? Like we know that. And he's still alive when the Edo's being undone when Madara like keeps himself
No, she was
alive.
still there. No, she was still there.
Was she still there too?
Yeah. So the
that's
Naruto,
that's even
so the
crazier.
Naruto is gone. But it's just Kimimaro and Chio are still there.
Yeah, I think Naruto might have been with Mifune or something. Like
no,
honestly,
Naruto was everywhere. Naruto was.
no, I know, but like I'm saying, like when they were standing across from each other in the panels or whatever, it's like him standing across from Kimamaru and Chio, but
I think
I think it's him and Mifune.
I think Mifune already left. Like
I don't remember.
It's Mifune.
It's Mifune. Yeah,
is
okay.
He
okay.
still there? Because maybe the
That
anime
dude-
showed it. Because when I was going through the manga, it just like I didn't see anybody there.
Insane. Yeah,
But
no, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, it's I hate KCM1 to be honest because I hate the fact that he basically, because they're all shadow clones and like Kishimoto basically had him fight everywhere, right? You don't even necessarily know like how good every single one of them are, and at the same time, like it's like everybody scaling to KCM doesn't make sense, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he literally basically is saying that pretty much almost every Edo is like equal practically because they're all going against KCM1. Yet we know KCM1 by the end of it all, we're clear when we see its power, it's like it's doing so much more, and it's just
that's fair.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
it
check out this panel I posted.
It lost.
It's
like KCM Naruto was getting fucked up by literally V1 Jinchurikis. Now I understand that like, okay, yeah, there's 6 of them and stuff, right? And like, but it's just like, yo, Kishimoto, you're not actually like, it's like the Kimimaro thing again with like the whole like what we're just talking about the K0 thing where it's like, I'm like, do you know how powerful your own form is? Like,
yeah. Like Gaara is not relative to this at all, If you're supposed to be slightly like I get that Kimimaro is like weakened in terms of like this could be like his actual showing but slightly weaker, right? But it's like, bro, to say that you went toe to toe with a fucking Naruto shadow clone who's holding a Rasen Shuriken in his hand is fucking insane. Like, what are we talking about right now? He went from fighting Rock Lee injured with some alcohol and like Kid Gaara to fighting fucking KCM1 Naruto? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like,
that's why I don't really like. Well, that's the problem. That's why I don't really give anyone really KCM scaling. I'm gonna be real. I kind of just go like the Jinchurikis. I'm just like, nah, they were all weaker. The fucking like I just have Kimimaro weaker than KCM. Like I just like I'm like all these characters are not the same level.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's really
like,
bad. And like
especially because we already. Like people try to do this where they try to say like all the well it just means that all the Biju are equal, right? All the like no, we know the Nine Tails is stronger. Like let's not front, like
yeah. And like Chio should be losing to Mifune realistically because like she fought Prime Hanzo the Salamander, but like Mifune did too, and he won.
Yeah, Mifune won. Mifune was the more definitive one. If anything, what happened was Chio actually has lower scaling because she admitted inferiority to Tsunade, the very same Tsunade who lost to Hanzo with the two other Shannings, right? That same, because it wasn't the full powered Tsunade, it was literally the old Tsunade that was better than Chio. So it's like Chio's worse than Mifune, right? Chio should just lose to Mifune.
Yeah, like there was definitely no definitive. Like theirs was the most One Piece ass relationship, hers and Hanzo's, because none of them ever really won. You know, it was the most One
Yeah.
Piece shit I've ever seen. Like, you know how
Yeah.
like the Yonko or like Roger and Garp or like fucking
Yeah.
Whitebeard would they'll all fight each other or whatever. Like that's what it was, bro. It was really like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, they just said, yeah, that's what like Naruto, like Kishimoto kind of just got away with saying like, oh, all these people fight each other, all these people had that's why you get like the fucking Kinkaku and Ginkaku shit that doesn't make any fucking sense when it's like you're getting fucked up by Darui, you know, and they got fucked by Darui. Like they actually like they would have died. Like if they weren't Edo's and he got his arm chopped off, he got killed there.
You want to hear the most insane shit? That is the biggest downscale for fucking Tobirama and the Raikage I've ever heard, the second Raikage, because they rolled up. They rolled up, they rolled up, and I'm pretty sure the second died. Like not Tobirama, not Tobirama the first time.
The Raikage,
there was two times. Yeah, the Raikage dies the first encounter, right?
And
Tobirama gets away. Yep, he gets near death. He flees away, and then like in a different scene, we see them fleeing again from the Kinkaku squad. Not even Kinkaku and Ginkaku, just the squad. They're not ever confirmed S-rank shinobi like people claim they are. They're just normal shinobi from this like skilled unit from the cloud, which wasn't even like none of them were given the Raikage's mark like Darui was, right? So none of them were
the worst
crazy.
Well, here's the more insane part. The more insane part about it all, what really drives the fucking scaling to shit is like, it would be one thing if Tobirama lost to 20 ninja, right? Undefined ninja, like by himself. All right. Yeah. He had fucking Hiruzen, Danzo, right?
Yeah.
All these other guys.
Kagami Uchiha, who Shisui thought was stronger than him. Like, bro, they had the stacked squad, and they just like they couldn't fuck with the Kinkaku unit. Apparently,
I need to die.
In an all-out fight. Yeah, I gotta die. Y'all flee to the village. Hiruzen, your Hokage.
Like, yeah, this is such an unwinnable fight, right? That like I have to commit suicide here. Like this is so impossible. The Kinkaku squad.
Yeah.
The guys that lose to Darui, okay? You know? I know, well, we don't know. These guys aren't Kinkaku, but like, which is funny. It's actually funny. It's not Kinkaku because they don't know that they killed Tobirama. So literally, it's not Kinkaku and Ginkaku he's fighting. It's just 20 random fucking ninja.
Jesus Christ, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, if they would have said 20 S-rank ninja, right? Like, I would have been cool with it. Like, deadass. I would have been like, oh, Tobirama died to 20 S-rank ninja. That's kind of a fucking feat. Like, there's only 10 in the Akatsuki. You know what I mean? Nah, dude. He died to that shit.
No, it's like when they say, like, the third Raikage, who's, like, invincible to everything. They're like, oh, he died to 10,000 ninja. It's like, okay, I mean, maybe there were some strong guys there, but you make it sound like he died to fucking fodder.
Dead ass, dude. It's like, I hate that too. It's like, y'all really did him dirty, huh? That's crazy.
Yeah, and what isn't there, it's data book stuff, right? But isn't there something that like almost implies that like Hashirama died in like a war, basically just like against random ninjas? Isn't there something like somewhere?
I have no idea on it. There might be, honestly. I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, yo, promo.
Nope.
Real quick, I want you to check this out. I found the panel.
But
you remember how that one day we were searching for that panel for like hours?
Yeah.
I have the
you
panel.
found
look.
it?
Yeah, look. It's right here. The picture. This is the picture I was referring to, remember? I said it was this. It was the statue from fucking... And it was about Hiruzen. That's what it was about.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. How long did we look for that?
Shit, probably about a year now, bro. Holy shit.
Deadass. Yep, I found it. It's crazy. I was like, damn, this shit exists. It's real. I knew it was real. It was crazy. Never letting go
bro,
of that
I
one.
thought I was tweaking, bro. Oh my god.
Thought I saw that shit in a dream. That's crazy. Yeah. I thought that was funny. But yeah, the Naruto scaling doesn't work. It's like it does, but it's really bad sometimes. It's like it's inconsistent.
Well, it's like the sand ninja the sand fucking Kages get destroyed in scaling. Like it sucks for them. Like the fact that like Sasori killed your best guy, right?
Yeah.
And like also like Datara already killed like your most recent guy, right? With like spider bombs.
Yeah.
You're kind of sandwiched now in a situation, and then the worst part is like Raza. You're like, okay, Raza, he's coming in. He's surely gonna do something. He's the first one to get taken out by Gaara, and you're like,
dude.
And Gaara's strong, but like it's like, yo, the Sand Ninja have like no fucking feats now because you just had them all die. Like
Gaara is the Sand Ninja's greatest claim to fame in Boruto at this point. That's it.
It's your
They
Thank
had
God
Shinki, and they even
stronger.
kind of fucked that up. Yeah, they kind of fucked that up too.
Oh, it's over again.
Yeah, it was like it was really bad.
Dude, I swear to God, he hates the Sand Ninja because it's not even just the Kage that are bad too, right? Like, so the other villages get like Darui, Chojuro, like Kuretsuchi that like become like Kage successors that like they have like that. She has that mountain jutsu, right? Like her dad does, like that trapped the Jubi. Like Chojuro cut black like speed blitz Black Zetsu and shit. Darui got to like fight Kinkaku and Ginkaku, right? Like you have Tamari and Konkuro, and like you could be like, oh well, the Tamari fought the third Raikage with an army of like wind ninjas and still didn't. Yeah, she lost. She didn't actually get her win.
The greatest thing she did was knock back Madara one time.
No, that's anime only.
I know.
Hey, that sucks.